excited to be here on the BYOB After Dark. And this is the pre-show because we have a show that we're going to be doing after this. So be sure you stay tuned. Right now, we are super excited to be here to have a candidate here, Miss Teresa Daniel for the Free Women Project grant. We are so excited, guys. So come on in the room. We want you guys to be sure you share out the broadcast. And I tell this story all the time. It was one share of the broadcast that completely changed my life. As a matter of fact, on tomorrow, it will be 1 year exactly to the date that I
Wow.
left my job. So
Congratulations.
I am so excited. It has been a amazing year, and the years to come are going to even be better. I don't even want to say it was much of an adjustment to no longer working a job, because I had made this mindset shift well before I left, to leave my job. And so this Free Women's Project that we're going to be talking about tonight and interviewing Teresa on is the first step that I took in my coaching, right? I made a decision to get some coaching, but you guys have an opportunity to get a grant to help you with that first step. So if you haven't already heard about this grant, I want you to hang tight. We're going to talk more about it. We're going to interview Teresa, and also go to bit.ly/freewomen2020 and get registered. We have an informational session coming up on Friday. We're going to be doing interviews for about another week or so. So you get an opportunity. We have so many different certifications that you can get. We have the health coaching certification that Dion will be teaching. If you want to quit your job, you want to take the exit plan certification, the exit strategy, so you can learn how to build a business. And even with the health coaching, build a profitable business so that you can leave your job. So be sure you go to bit.ly/freewomen2020. We have relationship coaching, life coaching, business coaching, passion coaching. What are some of real estate coaching, fight fear, money
Yeah.
mindset, career women coaching, all levels of coaching, all different industries. So we want you guys to be sure you go get registered. You have an opportunity to get $5,500 off your coaching. $5,500 off your coaching. So let me go ahead and have Dion introduce herself, and then we're going to go ahead and get started.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back here tonight, you guys. And we want to thank you all so much for joining us once again. And tonight is going to be just as exciting as any of the other nights, because each and every night we learn something new from each person that is being interviewed. So thank you so much for being here, Miss Teresa. And thank you all so much for tuning in. So please share out this broadcast, because it could be that one share of the broadcast that can help somebody get to their next level, just as that was shared with Jennifer King, a year ago. You know, a little bit over a year ago, it was shared with her, and then a year ago, she was set free. Okay? So thank you all so much for being here. I'm Dion Murphy, the health coach, the owner, founder, and creator of her virtual gym, and I help busy women fit quick workouts and healthy habits into their schedules, you know, so that there's really no excuses for putting your health first. And then I also help health and wellness professionals get their virtual space in order, get their virtual spaces launched and created and launched and out there being profitable. So Ms. Teresa, go ahead on and introduce yourself to us and to all the people that are watching. And while you're doing that, we're going to continue with some housekeeping as far as sharing this out, getting more people on here so that they can hear what you have to say.
Okay, I'm Teresa Daniel. Like you said, I teach college. I'm an adjunct professor of psychology. I worked for, and I still do, in the with the social ills of our society. That means mental health as well as addictive personalities, and also domestic violence.
My head completely perked up and I stopped everything I was doing when you said domestic violence, because I worked in that field for about 27 years, working with perpetrators
Yeah.
of domestic violence. and
Oh,
working with them, the programming for those perpetrators of domestic violence, with the mission of the programming for the perpetrators, for the batterers. The sole mission of the program is victim safety, and a lot of people didn't always understand that. So that
yeah.
just really perked me up when you said that. Not that I wasn't listening before, because I know you're a professor and all of that great stuff too. So we are super excited that you are here with us. I think I've gotten everything shared out. I think I may have still be on in coach's account, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get started with the first question. You ready?
Yes, I'm excited.
Awesome, awesome,
Let's
awesome. We
get
are
this
excited
party
for you.
started.
Yes. So, okay, here we go, Teresa. If selected, how will you use your business to help the world be a better place?
Wow, that's real interesting. As I was thinking about that, I was thinking about the overwhelming troubles of this world that is going on. I mean, all the tragedies, the particular black on black crime, and the situation that happened with the police, and the disease and the plagues and the poverty and the orphans. My business basically is to teach women and even men how to be in control of their lives, how to be in control of their destiny, and create their own paycheck. Because women financially have had a problem with the lack of finances, the economy. They were always like with this. A lot of people are now having to reinvent themselves because they are laid off from their job or they're furloughed, and it's a lot of women, and it impacts them. And I want to let women know, and especially in my fields working with women, sometimes life has a way of beating you up so bad. You just need someone to come walk with you, coach with you, and breathe some empowerment and belief in you that you can make it, that you really can do this, you really can be in control of your life. And like I know, people stay in domestic violence for so long because financially they say, I can't leave, I can't afford to leave, I can't take my children, and unfortunate. So I figure, hey, if I can transport some of those skills now to working with people, helping them. And even if it's just one person, but I know it's going to be more than one, to believe in themselves and to be able to control their own destiny and support themselves and their family. That's what it's all about. I'm continuous in a service-based profession.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Dion?
All right, gotcha. If selected, how would this grant help you to be able to better invest in other areas of your business?
Oh, as far as building a website, more internet exposure to attract more clients, because we know exposure creates expansion. It allowed me to be able to probably hire somebody as assistant that will be able to help me um, in that area, because lack of funds, you can't do anything. You need funds.
That's true.
And as a first responder, now I really see the need because of this COVID-19 that is going on. Mental health
Mhm.
is really on the rise because people are afraid and people are scared and people feel uncertain, and they need to know how to change and embrace this transition and pull out some skills that they have because they're very resilient.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good. For those of you guys that are just joining us, we are interviewing Miss Teresa Daniel here for her a grant opportunity. And so, what this is, it's our free women's project. And this is the interview phase. So we want to congratulate you on making it to this phase. We want to invite those that are listening to share out the broadcast. And if you haven't already registered, I urge you to get in there and register as soon as possible. I get the list every day and it's growing. And so this $1 million is going to go quickly, and I would hate for you to miss out. So click out of the broadcast right now, or if you only have one device, and go to bit.ly/freewomen2020 and get registered so that you can get information on the next phase, because Teresa's like, I'm getting in. She got her interview scheduled. We're doing it now, and she will be ready to move on to her next phase. And that is super exciting. Okay. Miss Teresa, because this is a hand up and not a hand out, if selected, are you committed to timely payment of the remainder of your tuition requirement?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. She answered that quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah, she say, hey,
I'm ready, because she understands, just a lot of people don't understand what it takes. And being a college professor, you know that the students that you teach, they have to pay tuition, they have to get books. It's been a while since I've been in college. I can remember going to the bookstore, buying my books. Can't wait till the end of the semester to sell them back for pennies on the dollar. But we needed that money. We needed that money. So you have to invest in you. And
you gotta be committed.
Gotta be committed. Gotta be committed. So I think that is super amazing. And so yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what I had to do, and that's what you're going to have to do. If you want different, you've got to do different.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if selected, do you have the time necessary to commit to the proper building of your business?
Absolutely. Those are things that I took in consideration. That's all. That's part of that commitment. I'm a finisher.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good. And you probably know all about that from, seeing over the years, as you've taught, even when you were in college, is you got to keep going. I can remember going to college with a lot of kids that would withdraw because they didn't keep up with their lessons. That's wasting money. I think I withdrew from one class, and that was statistics, because it was so hard. But then when I got to graduate school, I had to take it anyway. So I think that is super amazing, super amazing. So let me see.
It's all about time management.
That's
true. You can't manage time, but you can manage your schedule.
That's true. That's true. And everybody has the same amount of time, right? Everybody has 24 hours. So why is it some people can get it done and some people can't? So I will say to you guys, this might be an ouch moment. If there's 24 hours in a day and we all have the same 24 hours, and some people get it done and you don't get it done, I just want you to kind of conclude to the end, where is the problem? Be transparent. Is the problem you and your time management, or you and your follow through, or you making excuses? I talk to so many people who spend more time making excuses than doing anything, and you just can't do that. Okay.
That's right.
If selected, I hope I'm not asking the same question. No.
Balance.
Okay. Yeah. If selected, how will you balance your current commitments so that you can attend the required courses?
Again, you just have to, well, I'm a person that lived by a appointment book, a schedule. Like, I put this date and this time and everything that I do. Matter of fact, I have a little book here. You see it? And since I've been on quarantine, I've been writing down stuff as I'm going through this. And I also have a journal, but I also have in my phone my calendar, and I also have a calendar on my desk.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
With teaching, you're a balancing act, and thank God I have an empty nest, so I don't have to worry about small children. That's just my husband and I at this particular time.
That's good. That's good.
But I just have to carve out time. You have to carve out time for what you want to do. You have to be hungry and you have to be focused.
That's right. You make time for what's important.
Nothing comes easy. Nothing is, if it's easy, it's not going to be worth it. You're not going to appreciate it. And I see that even with students, if I'm easy with them, they're not going to appreciate it.
That's right. And they're gonna take advantage.
You have to put in work. When they put in the work and when they walk across that stage and get that diploma or that degree, they're excited because they know they put in the work to do it.
That's
That's
good.
right.
That's good.
That's right. What, if anything, do you foresee will stop you from completing this course?
Um, the only way that I wouldn't, if I wouldn't be here, you know, because like I
You
said, yeah,
said the
this,
other
I
it
don't know
did.
how I found out about this, but I found out and I said, you know what? This seems like a divine opportunity, and you have to move in on stuff
That's true. That's true.
because people are not giving away money. I was like, is this for real? So I listened to you all one night for hours. I did. I was actually, I hope somebody is listening tonight, but I listened for hours and I was like, is this for real? I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know how it came across my path, but I just felt like this is a divine opportunity.
That's true. That's the same thing. I actually know the person who shared the broadcast with me, and I listened and listened, and then I made a decision, and it got me off my job after 33 years. I was just like,
Wow.
I'd still be there. I'd still be having to go to work.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yes. Okay. If selected, how available are you to work on additional volunteer assignments that will facilitate your learning?
I would love that. I would love that because learning by doing work is another form of learning.
True story. We talk about how when we went to college, we had to do internships, and on the job training is the best training. And for those of you guys that are joining us on Facebook or on Periscope, I'm not seeing over there if you're making any comments. Go to bit.ly/free women 2020. Just like Teresa said, she said, we just came across her timeline. She listened for hours. She wasn't sure if it was for real, but now she knows it's for real. Now she's
Right.
gotten through the next phase. We're almost done. We have one more question. She'll be through the interview phase. I think it's been a pretty painless process. Would you say that, Miss Teresa?
As a matter of fact, you all are very pleasant. It's nothing to be afraid of. Just be yourself.
That's good.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
It's non-threatening. It seems, I mean, you all have to ask questions because how are you going to get to know what's in a person's head?
True
mm-hmm.
story. That's right.
So, last question. How open are you to receiving upfront and honest feedback in a group setting?
Oh, I welcome it. I'm a lifetime learner.
Mm,
Good. I think we all need to be. I think sometimes at some point people think that learning's over. That was me. When I got out of college, I was like, I'm not gonna read another book. I need to read a book every day, every single day. So I try to read as often as I can because it makes such a difference in so many different ways. And this is going to be a grand opportunity for you to learn some stuff that you didn't already know in order to build and grow your business so that you can serve others.
Yes,
oh,
because that's the one thing that's missing is knowing how to do the business component.
That's good.
yes,
That's
and
good.
do it right,
Right.
and yeah.
That's important. That's important.
Very important. So that's all we have for you, Miss Teresa. You did an amazing job. So your next steps is you will be we turn in our list after we get done every night to Miss Chanel Blackmore, who is our Chief Financial Officer. She will review everything, the notes that we send her as well, and she will be back in touch.
Okay, I'll wait to hear from you guys, and you all have a wonderful evening.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to click off of live from Facebook, but you stay right here, okay?
Me?
Yeah, just stay here for just 1 second. Okay, guys, over here out there in the social media world, we're going to get out of here. We're going to be back in like 5 minutes for a telesummit that we're doing as well. Dion, you want to tell them a little bit about your telesummit?
just join us back here in a few minutes. We're going to be talking about summertime fine. Last night we tackled the mind, you getting your mindset right. Tonight we're going to talk about the way that you would get your body right, and it's a little bit different than what you would think about. I'm not going to talk about working out and all that. I'm going to go about it a different way, so you don't want to miss that. All right, so summertime fine, your mind, body, and your soul. So we're going to work on all of it. All right, join us.
See you guys in a minute.